Hello, this is the Gabriel. I am here live and I am not sleepy. I am the opposite of sleepy. I am very much awake. I could not sleep for some reason. So I'm just here awake. Okay, I think my game volume sounds fine. Mic is a bit cracking a little bit. A little bit static and a little bit of robotic voice, but I don't nothing I can do. Sometimes it does this. In some games. Really can't do anything about him. Pretty sure I can't do anything about him. Difficulty? Medium? I can change since what when was this here? I didn't know that. Okay, hard. What's obstacles? Does this increase the amount of obstacles there are and what collapse speed? Damage taken. I might keep that the same. I'll try maybe later to see how collapse speed and damage taken is. Item cost is obviously what it means. So I don't need it to be any more pricier than it is. It's already pricey enough. Yeah. World quality. I can't put motion blur disabled. Most of everything's low or disabled except for world quality, which I can't lower down even more. Upscalings and performance. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. And the only thing I really changed was difficulty, which I put on hard. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can really change. I'll just be statically sometimes. I did some off-screen grinding. As you can see, if you look at my top right, the shard, what's it called again? I don't remember what it's called. Oops. So, always strive for your true potential, Zoe. What's this called again? We found traces of so many things to manifest. More unlocked items. Daryl seems very upset with you. Do you maybe want to talk to her? That's not a no. So I think that if you told her that you're enough. That's weird. Why am I staticky when I'm when I'm reading the dialogue? What? Okay, let me test something here. I'm gonna go Windows tab and then talk. Okay, so if I go out the game, I sound normal and not staticky. That's what I might do sometimes when I'm reading the dialogue. Because for some reason, when the dialogue appears and I read it, it just my voice is just make it staticky. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. What is it about then? I don't understand you two. I don't want things to be like this. She thinks I'm running away from my duty. Once again. I probably shouldn't ask, but is that what you were doing? Just gonna lower down my mic volume a little bit. I probably shouldn't. Yeah. Oh wait. Let's maybe if I go to. What happens if I go the video? Mm, Give me a second. I just need to move some stuff. Fine. I'm trying to discover something. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to maybe if I put on my higher that'll help. Okay, increase my fan speed. That help? No? I'm going. Hello? Is this helping? Okay, I don't think it's helping. I do have another idea though. Let's see here. Let me just turn off. Let's put my fan speed back to automatic. Okay. Now, how about this? Okay, this can be helpful. I what I'm doing right now is I have a Twitch chat, as some of you guys know. My mouse is currently on the Twitch chat border, so it's technically not on the game, therefore I can speak normally. But when I put my mouse off the Twitch chat overlay, and onto the game, I probably will sound a bit different, and there's nothing to find out. See, like that. So I'll just probably press the windows and then go to my overlay. Speaking of which, I haven't tested chat. We should test that. Okay. So, okay. Which is fine. Now just waiting for you to. Wonder if turning off my web browsers will make it better. I wonder if I can hear the stat even if I have when I have in OBS when with my monitor up and output on. I'm not sure. Okay, can I hear the static? Hello, static. I can't hear the static. Okay, maybe if I turn off the web browser, will that decrease the static? Is this decreasing the static? No, there's still some static. I do not know how to fix static. This is getting annoying each time. Oh well, can't fix static. I'll just do the method I already mentioned earlier. There's nothing to fight about. Try telling her that. It takes a lot of skill to use my grappling hook, and even more to use it well. Maybe I can learn one day? Prove what you have prove you have what it takes by bringing me 1,500 anti-sparks, and you can begin. Oh yeah. That's what it's called, anti-sparks. As you can see in my top right, I have 1,000, which I didn't have before because I used it to buy the gliding, not the gliding, the granny's thingamajig. So yeah. And yeah. It's a lot of work keeping track of everything you do. Okay, let's just go to the next part. And I'll put my monitor off in the mic. No BS. Okay. Let's start with the new world. I already went through 3. This is the 4th, I think. Oops. I forgot that when I look, I go to the direction where I'm also looking. So I kind of went backwards. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, this. Oh, I have to go to the one that's has less dark. I can't go to the straight the crystal. Oh no, it's already here. Black cracks. It's already here. Come on. Move faster. Move faster than fast. Your speed. Oof, that took a bit of damage. There we go. And we made it. Got 310 sparks. Okay. Oops. Which method should we go? Okay, let's go around here to then here, then over here. And this way, 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 and this way. There we go. I've tracked all the way through. I found out during the off stream I can do that. It's pretty cool. I can guide it all the way. Okay. What is it? Whenever you came to us, I wish you could have stayed longer. Me too. I just never had control of it over it before all of this. I know. I wish you could have been a part of our village. Yeah, it feels like it could have been my home. If only things were different. If only. Oh, that's kind of sad. That was a little bit depressing. Bam. Oh yeah. I've been actually rewatching some old shows I used to watch as a child. Like, for example, I'm watching Star Wars Rebels, which I used to watch as a kid, back when I had the, what was it called? Sky? I don't know what kind of Sky it was, but it was one of the Sky products. Can't remember which one. But yeah, I usually watch it on Disney XD. Yeah. I watched it when it was originally released, but I never got around to finishing it. I just know the general plot of what happened at the end. Like, Kanan dies, spoiler alert. I knew he went blind. He also died in the end, I think. Pretty sure he dies. Then Ezra also leaves the group. Don't know why though. Can't remember the reason. And then, which explains why he wasn't in the movie with like Luke Skywalker and the other rebels, because he left. And he wasn't told about it. And then I watched a bit of the Ahsoka series, the live action one, which shows Ezra, which shows the live action version of Ezra, which is actually pretty cool. And Sabine, and some of the other characters as well, especially Chopper. Now, everyone that see in Star Wars Rebels series, my favorite is probably Zeb. I don't like Chopper that much. He's kind of a dickhead. That droid. Also, I'm not much of a Star Wars fan, but the general thing I know is that Mandalorians don't show their faces at all and remove their helmets. So why in like the entire series does the Mandalorians have their helmets removed? Well, not the small fries, the big shots, like Sabine, her mother, her brother, her father, the Breeze, Bo-Katan Breeze, and some other prominent Mandalorians. So, which confuses me. And then there was I I think when I was younger I did like Ezra a lot. Cause like I'm stupid like him, so I couldn't understand most of the reasons why most of the teachings of most of the things that King was trying to teach him. So which is probably why when I was younger I probably sided more uh with Ezra than Kanan when he talks about some stuff, some deep stuff. Say, do you know what your homeworld was like? No. Maybe in some ways that is easier rather than carrying the pain of what has been long lost. Another thing, I've been watching. I've started to watch some shows that I wasn't allowed, that I didn't want, that I didn't watch as a kid because they were adults. They were adult shows that were like cartoony. I'm not watching things like American Dad or Family Guy because I don't. Though I've seen some clip of those and they don't appeal to me. I'm watching right now Futurama actually. And it's one it's great. It's a great show. It's funny as hell. My favorite character there is Zoidberg. He's just like so innocent and stupid, but it's funny when he does in his interactions. Oh, you again. Mm. Zoe, get back. Naida, I'll protect you. Hmm. Naida, I don't think. Leave her alone. Mm, there, it's gone. Naida, it wasn't gonna hurt me. Naida, it just wants to show me some things. Yeah, like many of the other people in back alley, in the back alleys. Mm, how do you know? It doesn't speak. I've met it before. It's just showing me bugs and flowers. Hmm. Also, yeah, Zoidberg is my favorite. I don't like Fry that much, to be honest. Cause it's not cause he's stupid, it's just cause right now he just looks it just what he does and is doing, it's kind of pathetic and sad. Like he's trying to get Leela. I'm only in season 2, and this is the first time I'm actually watching it. But in my perspective, right now what he's doing in season 2 is kind of pathetic. I know he does end up with Leela, but he's makes it seem desperate, and not only that, when he doesn't when he doesn't uh, get with Leela, he's just going to another girl, and this and well, the episode what? Well, let me explain. Do you understand what I'm saying? I suppose not. If you know a way out of here, could you wait for me? Like this? Do you know, or are you just copying me? Sorry. I'll have to get going. Whoa, not that way? This way instead? Hmm. Okay, thank you. I think. Goodbye. Hold on, someone else. Alright, give me a sec. Sit down. I had the gone sound since I didn't have any toilet paper with me to use to blow my nose. This one. Anyway, yeah. I don't like Brian that much as a great character. He honestly does not do much. He's supposed to be the delivery boy, but he's kind of, well, at the start he was just not doing his job, since he didn't like to be ordered around. But it's a job you got, so you should just do it. I mean, you don't have to like the job you're doing, but you should at least do it so you can get paid for it. Like for example, in season one, he failed to do his job properly. Well, he did do his job. He delivered mail to the king in a planet and to an emperor, and he things was very hot. Are you following me? You have something you want me to look at? This butterfly? Is there something special about it? Do they not have butterflies where you come from? Hey, don't eat it. That was close. It's very fragile. Thank you for showing me. I'm Zoe. I suppose you might not have a name. Yeah. And then there are some other scenarios where he, so yeah, season 1, one of the episodes, he delivered a package to an emperor. Then he stupidly drank a mysterious liquid that was left on a table, and it turned out that was the emperor. The race was some sort of water-based race where each emperor killed the previous one to gain power by drinking them. Then, so when Fry drank the previous emperor, when the emperor was resting in a bottle, he became the new emperor. But then, like, they found out the emperor is actually still alive in his stomach. So when they found out the residents canceled the ceremony. What was it called? The coalition? Nomination? What's it called again? Well, they canceled the ceremony for Fry becoming the next emperor. Then tried to kill him by cutting him open because they needed to save the emperor that was in his stomach. So yeah, there was that. Like, you could have avoided all of this if you didn't drink a suspiciously placed bottle of water. Like, You don't just drink random things that are placed down from where. That's not a thing you should do. And if you do, you're stupid. Never touch anything suspicious begins. Snake, attack the machine. Where's the machine? Is it coming from that direction? Oh shoot. How do I attack it? Snake. Oh, oops. Do I just headbutt right into it? I can't tell what. Where did it go now? Where did it go now? Where is it now? I lost it. Oh, it's over here, I think. Follow the smoke. Okay, don't touch the head. Okay, that did more damage to me than Snake. Where am I supposed to attack it? Oops. Okay, the smoke's there, so Snake should be over here. Okay, what do I attack? Oh wait, there's a... Oh, I see. There's a hole at the top of its head. I need to get on the snake, on the head, and run. And attack that hole. Oops. Darn it. No. No, darn it. One life left. Yeah, it's just, I don't like his stupidity. He's just so stupid. It's like, if you're this stupid, how have you been able to live this long if you're this stupid? Come on. Come on. No. No! Darn it. This is actually a hard one. It's faster than me and I can't get... It's very fast and I can't get any momentum because it's going repeatedly up and down. There we go. One hit. Come on, come on. Oops. He it's not like I hate Fry, it's just that he is so stupid that it sometimes makes me wonder how humanity has existed for for that long. Not to mention the other stupid characters, but I understand the theme. They made them stupid to make it more comedic. It's like if it's too serious, then it won't be funny enough. To like make people continue watching it. There we go. One more. Like, another thing, Fry is so dumb that he doesn't know much about his own era. As well, and he believes everything in the current era more than those in the previous one. Fragile taco, timepiece, standard interpreter, personal bounty, hunter, Richard. I don't hate him, he's a nice person, but he's just so stupid. He gets his facts wrong, and that's when he gets those mistakes. And those mistakes end up being very bad.
Hey.
Where? There is danger about. What? Where? Is it people from the agency? Something strange and dangerous that wishes us ill. Like the people from the agency? Something like that terrible wraith. Hmm? Oh, it's harmless actually. I think. Is that so? Then why is it following me? Maybe it's just trying to be friendly?
Whoa.
Get away, beast! I don't think I've seen the Captain afraid before. It's not your fault. Hey, I think Naida would like you. You're just as talkative as her. And the short, so we're the hub. There will be a short that is different from others. Let's see how far you want to see. Oh, well, I think I've seen this one before. In the announcement in Instagram. In Instagram, they did an announcement where, like, after the fourth shard, there's this special shard that's endless, and it only ends until you die. So yeah, technically end this, but it does end when you die. How do you think this all started? With small cracks, slowly getting bigger. No, I meant the very beginning. Something has started it all, right? Hmm. Maybe they were there from the beginning. The beginning? Small cracks growing wider. Uh, and no one knew until now? Hmm. Hmm. So I go to here and I switched. Oh, where's the... Oh, okay. Okay. So with this, I'm like Spider-Man. Ah, the Wraith's here. How much is the thing for you, Wraith? Whoa, is that? Hmm. Is it for me? But you need anti-sparks for it to work? Hmm. Would 2000 be enough? Hmm. Okay, so I need 2000s for the hourglass. Where's this endless shard that I've heard about? Let's first find out how to use this grapple. Ooh. Spooted. Spooted. Whatever else Spoot can. I see that the bar for it needs to be loaded much more. Where is this endless shard? Oh no. So this is the fourth world. And the endless shard should be around here somewhere. But where? Where? Is this the endless shard? No, that's not it. This is shard 5. Where's the endless one? That's 7. It's 3. Therefore 2's over there. Where is this endless shard? Oops. Uh, I'll look out for it later. I'll look for it later. Or I'll just Google where it is later. I don't know where it is. So let's just go to the next shard. I also am not sure if I like the grapple that much. I mean, it might prove useful in some occasions, but I think I like Granny's coat thing more. Oops. Might be just because I'm not used to it. Let's go this way. Ooh. Oh, what's that thing? Dodge? Perfect. Oh. Ooh. Also, in the uh in the Star Wars Rebels series, where Maul goes to Tatooine and fights Obi-Wan, he asked the question, is he the chosen one? And uh and then Obi-Wan's like, yes. And they're obviously talking about Luke Skywalker, son of Anakin, but that's actually completely wrong. The chosen one has and always will be Anakin Skywalker. Otherwise, and who's also Darth Vader. If those who don't know, for those who don't know. But yeah, that's what the creator says. Oh, says you've been researching the end of the universe, right? Da. Yeah, we discovered a bunch of stuff. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm probably better equipped to answer than anyone else outside the agency. What caused it to happen? Well, there's some deep disturbances like waves in space-time. Oh no, what started it? What set it off? When these disturbances cause distances in space-time, since they are same, came too great, these cracks. You don't actually know? Yes. We don't actually know. Bah. Yeah, from what the creator of thingy said, Star Wars said, the chosen one has always been Anakin. and no one else, because because what he did is he did technically fulfill the prophecy. He stopped the Sith, but it did cause him to die. So yeah, like the prophecy of the Jedi was that the Chosen One would end the reign of this Sith, which he did. He's he killed the Emperor Palpatine, and not Luke. Luke caused him to change back into Anakin, cause but he did not technically stop the Emperor. That was Darth Vader / Anakin. So yeah, no mistaken writing there. Or it's either that or freaking Obi-Wan actually thought Luke was the chosen one, since Anakin clearly failed. But it couldn't have been Luke either way, because it's as prophesized, the chosen one shouldn't have a father, and was just born from a woman, like how Jesus is born. So so yeah, Anakin and Jesus were born the same way. They were born from something else. They're given birth to the mother, but there was no father. So yeah. What am I supposed to do? Find portal. Oh. Oh. Challenge lost. Okay, I could not even. That was too difficult of a challenge, really. Find the portal in a literal volcanic land. Not that easy to do. Especially when the volcano is going. When the magma is going uphill instead of down. It's a shame that Ezra did leave the group, because he would have been very helpful in the movies. Oof, no. No. Ah, darn it. No, come on! What the heck? Come on, what the? Okay, I'm changing the grapple. I like the grapple. I'm going back to the Sage's Cowl. Let's see some more exploring. Where is this? And the shard. Okay, two's right here. Hold on. I want to Google where the second and this mode. Okay, the endless mode is a shard but has the infinity symbol instead. So let's just go around the map. Let's just go around the map. Look for a shard with the infinity symbol. Oh, no, over here I think. That's number 8. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I just went into it. Whoa! Everything's black and white. Whoa. From what I've saw or remember, this endless mode has no shops, no resting place, just continuous running, no stop. Non-stop running. There will be an end point, a portal to another that will bring you to another biome at the end of this, but that's I have to reach the end of this first to get to go to another biome. I don't know why it's black and white though. From what I saw in the trailer, there's no black and white biome. Or maybe there is black and white biome and I just don't know about it. It does give me these options though to pick two items. Also, another thing about Star Wars Rebels, they Kane is not faithful to his beliefs. I know Jedis are supposed to remain single and not be and not have a lover, but he has this what feels like an unofficial relationship with Hera, the pilot slash captain, a person who he works with or for, but it doesn't seem official, and they don't go beyond, and they don't obviously they don't do anything like what lovers do, but they act extremely close to each other, like they're already technically married, but it's unofficial, but they're not doing anything like what married couples would do. It's just like, it's odd, but it's also very cute how Kanan does not shy away from what I think he feels, because there are moments where he does what was it? He's anxious when talking to Hera or to Hera's family. Like for example, in one episode where Hera calls her father for help to get this new ship for the rebels, And then there's Kanan, like he's meeting the dad for the first time, and he's very awkward, like how, like how, uh, like a dog, like when, like those cliches when a daughter introduces their boyfriend to their father, to their parents for the first time. That's how it kind of looked like when Kanan first met Terra's father. Very anxious and very nervous. Like, and it's like, it's so funny. Although it's so stupid as well. He should, in my opinion, quit being a Jedi and just go for Hera. He deserves it. And pretty much there are also many dialogues of Hera and Kanan be like, listen to mom and dad. And obviously they are the mom and dad. And they're like talking to Zeb, Sabine, and Ezra. And there are also many times where Hera gives Kanan the look, which is basically the "you're in trouble, mister." Like, it's the look that wife usually gives their husbands when when they make them mad. And then Kanan's like, oof, fuck, I'm screwed. I'm sleeping on the couch. But yeah, it's sad that that the Jedi has this rule and these. Like, I understand that love that the loss of a loved one can lead to the dark side, but it's also kind of ridiculous if you fear, it's also, because like it's also, isn't it contradictory? Like, if you fear that, then you're already afraid and you're already losing. What was it that Yoda said? Love leads to. It was some quote about love leads to suffering, and love leads to fear. I'm trying to remember it properly. Love leads to fear. Fear leads to suffering. Suffering leads to hate. Is it something like that? Anyway. Yeah, and that's what powers the Sith. The hate. But it all originates from love. But that would mean for a Jedi, you also fear to not become a Sith. You would have to not love. But that's kind of a lonely life, isn't it? And there are examples of how and like, isn't it? To me, it sounds a bit contradictory, isn't it? It's like, if you know this thing leads to that, then wouldn't you already be afraid of it? Like if you are afraid of something happening and you know it's gonna happen, you'd fear it anyway, right? That's kind of like how Jai or Yoda sees it as. He- or am I confusing, or am I misinterpreting the quote from what Yoda says? I don't understand Yoda that much. I had a, I'm still having a hard time understanding what things he's saying because of his special speech pattern. But I think I made my point clear. If not, I'll explain it again. Like, from what Yoda said, from Yoda's example, love leads to loss, love leads to fear, fear leads to loss leads to suffering, suffering leads to hate. And since that's what leads to becoming a Sith, the Jedi fear the Sith, they should also fear that concept, which is love and all those other things that lead to becoming a Sith. So what's my point again? Wait, I'm trying to remember. What was my point again? It's hard multitasking, thinking while doing this. I'm trying to retrace my memory now. Oh yeah, if so, so oh yeah, my point is, if you already fear it, then wouldn't you already be becoming a Sith then? If you fear like I said before, love leads to loss or suffering or whatever the order was, and whatever the order was to become a Sith. Then, if you fear love, then that means aren't you already in the position to become a Sith? Also, if they don't want if they wanted to remain faithful to their beliefs, then if the Jedi wanted to make sure the other Jedi would want would stay true to their beliefs, then shouldn't they each Jedi be like euthanized or something? Is that the right word? Euthanized? Euthanized. Yeah, castration. That's the right word. Yeah. Why don't they just give the Jedi's make the Jedi's just do a castration? I mean, it might be probably won't be painful since it's the future, and they'll probably have some medical technology that will make the castration easier. But if they don't want things, if they don't want things to happen like that, they want people to the Jedi to prove their beliefs. Shouldn't they just be castrized? That's right. Word to say. I mean, from what I know about history, I know about like some random histories, but like in Japan, in order for emperor, this some of the subordinates of the emperor, uh, are what's it called? What's the word called again? Oops. When they're castrized, yeah, in Japan, and if you're a man working and then working for like your emperor, you'd you'd be castrized so that you wouldn't go do some dirty stuff with blades and the other females there. There's a special term for those workers as well. I can't remember what it's called. But since they have their sex organs removed, they would have more. They generally have more freedom than like guards and other people and other workers, since they not only prove their loyalty to the empire, to the emperor, by removing their sex organs, but also they can't do any dirty things since they have that removed. It's a random. I know this because I've watched Apothecary Diaries, and there's there's a group like that. Apothecary Diaries is actually a very interesting show. I'm actually just waiting for it to finish instead of waiting for the episodes. I'm waiting for the season 2 to finish so that I can just binge it. I don't normally do this, but I just decided to, because why not? And also, it's also giving me an excuse to wait for the full dub version instead. Wow, this is really an endless mode. I haven't even died yet. I wonder how long. I think the blue thing on my top right means the stage. So I'm on stage 14. That's how long I've been doing this. Oops. That was a bad idea. I'm becoming reckless now. Let's see here. Yeah, this one. With Hmm. Should I just stop here so I can continue the story? It's kind of long. I didn't expect to survive this long. Oh yeah, I'm also rewatching some cartoon as well, and finding the adult humor that was sneakily written into the kids shows. So like now, when I was a kid, I was like I couldn't understand. I didn't understand the many jokes, that hidden jokes, and now that I'm rewatching, I'm like, oh yeah, that's hilarious. Like, for example, in Madagascar film, uh, where Morty was like, found by Alex in the shore, and they were, like, about they were having a reunion, and then Alex got mad at him because he remembered why he and the rest of the gang were in this situation because of Morty. Not Mort. Not Morty, Mort. What was the zebra's name again? Marty! Because of Marty. And like, there's, and then Marty's like sugar honey iced tea, which didn't mean anything to anyone, but if you only looked at the first letter of each word, it spells out shit. Sugar honey iced tea. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna use that every so often now. Sugar honey iced tea. I was wondering why Marty said that in the film. Like, what is that supposed to mean? And then in the second movie, there's like King Julian, and then he's like explaining his plan to take over, his plan for like expanding his kingdom. Like, I'm I'm after I take over the other kingdom, another the outside, I'm gonna enforce my own beliefs onto them even if they don't want to. Like, oh, that's basically colonization there, brother. That's basically you, you explain colonization there well. That's what many countries have done. Like, oh, that's hilarious. It's funny because the meerkat thought of that. Not meerkat, lemur. A hippie lemur, actually. When am I gonna die? Jeez. I've been just running this. This is endless. I haven't even died. This is too easy. I've taken damage but I haven't lost a heart. Okay, I'm just gonna die here. I ain't interested in playing Mario Endless. I need for this to end. Thank you. That gave me some anti-sparks at least. Okay, let's go. How long have I been streaming? Let's just go to the next shard. Oh, there's a question mark there. What does that mean? Why is there a question mark there? Say something. I have a question for you. Do you think I can answer? Oh, there are many things I think you can answer. I'm not sure anyone has a good sense of things these days as you do. I'm I'm just running. And when you're running, have you noticed how time doesn't quite seem to make sense? Oh yeah, I have. For me, a minute is a minute and an hour is an hour. But then for you, sometimes hours have passed in one of my minutes, or in one of my minutes, hours have passed. Yes, it isn't flowing right. That's what I've been thinking about. Why is it like that? Well, sapling, I haven't got the faintest idea. Ho ho ho. Thanks for telling me that. Alright, time to go on to the next shard. After it's either I die this one or after I complete this one, I'm gonna end the stream because I am feeling tired now. Oops. Okay, I was leaning too far back. I was a bit too relaxed. Okay, come on. Oops. I'm just trying to get spark. There we go. Let's go to... Let's go this way. Uh, what else is we gonna talk about? Oh damn, that's a that was a lot of cacti. Damn, there's some massive cacti here. Many different shape and sizes. Jeez. Oh, what the heck? That rock grew out of nowhere. Okay, now I gotta be wary of rocks growing out of nowhere? Jeez. Oh, I got a reward. I got a notification or something. Hey, would you normally say that time isn't acting normally? Sure, that's most of what we're researching. If I think about it, do you know why? The general collapse of space-time is a pretty likely culprit. Things are just not fitting together the way they used to, as there are multiple layers of space-time and they're all trying to occupy the same space. Dally. It's like if you have many pages of paper lying on top of each other and you put in a spot, the top of the page will deform in a way that will push pages beneath it. The disturbances at the top then causes disturbances in many pages below it, smaller and smaller the further down you look. And the top of the page is space and time. All the pages are different layers of space and time. Timelines instead of layers, I suppose. But one thing happens in one place and it affects all the others, even only a little. Right now, they're not affecting each other. They're affecting each other a lot. Exactly, so the disturbance must be something very big. Like if the pages are being pushed through a tiny hole at once. That would really scrunch up the papers. We have probably gone through something like that. Oh no. The entire universe is being scrunched into a tiny hole? Not literally, but yes. I think I need to lie down for a second. Was it something I said? Daddy? Zoe! Yeah, I got the time that, I think. I'm not even sure what the time is right now. We thought you might, like, You might like to hear our current theory. Does it make things less confusing? Not in the slightest. We were talking about how something might be causing all of our space-time instances or space-time timelines to be intermixed. The one about papers scrunched through a tiny hole? So I was thinking that since the universe is usually casual, but is now scrunched up, there's a likely cause. All these mixed-up timelines are diverging from a single point in space-time. So the universe is untangling itself? Everything was forced to have one shared event, and then as more and more casual events happen, we're seeing all these timelines gradually diverge from one another. So the bad part is behind us, and now everything will slowly return to normal? Little... Yeah, I wouldn't go that far either. The universe trends towards chaos, not stability. Any stability at all is a bit of a miracle, if we're being honest, a temporary anomaly. So scrunch up timelines isn't a sign that things are going back to normal. But everything's getting worse? I no longer know why we thought this would make you feel better. Me neither. Oops. There we go. And there we go. Let's see here. Oh, too far to the right. I'm yawning now. I must be feeling tired. What time is it? Probably past midnight. I haven't checked the time. Oh no. There we go. I'll save my spots for now. Let's do this over here. Oh, another thing. I've also watched Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League, which was a pretty cool movie. Pretty cool movie. Very funny. My favorite part of it was when Alfred was showing a demonstration of the not a demonstration, a presentation of the new Bat vehicles, and like how was it Gundam? It was not Gundam. How Power Rangers, like it was, whatever the version is in Japanese. Senkai. I can't remember the proper version of it, but that part was very funny, and I loved how Alfred was very proud of it. I also find it funny how Nightwing got a Power Ranger suit out of the movie as well, where he was able to fly and stuff with this suit. No. No. Come on. Make it. Yes! The only thing about that movie, about the Ninja versus Yakuza League, was the way they changed Damien's personality. He made him more chill than the psychopathic demon baby Damien is. Changed his personality a lot. He's more chill. He's more like Nightwing when he's younger. That's one of the things I was weirded out by. Because Damien needs to stay up. Each of them, each of the Robins have something that differentiates them from each other. Like, Nightwing was the first. Grayson was first, and the boyish charms. Here we are again. I need to know something. You know everything you need to know for now. You know everything you need to know for the role you'll play. Is it true that everything's going to eventually just fall apart? That is the destiny of everything, eventually. And now that destiny has come for our universe, then you know there's no reason to speed up the process. You should help me slow down instead. There has to be ways through this. We are already in this together, you and I. You are already doing what you must to help me. And that is the only way. In this together? Yeah. Like Dick has the boyish charms. Jason has the rough personality. Where he's like where he can be like the annoying older brother. Like Dick is the nice older brother. Jason's the annoying older brother that teases and makes fun of the little brothers. Red Robin slash Tim is the smart one, and Damien is the youngest and also the demon child. And then Batman is a father who is lacking sleep and just needs his coffee to go through the day. There's also Batgirl, Batwoman, and the other Batgirl. Zoe. Ah, you know my name? I also know you have a lot of questions. Well, that one's pretty easy to guess. I didn't cause this. All of this? The end of the world? Yes. I don't think I can convince you, but I am helping. You're with the agency. Goodbye. Wait. Who are you? Ava. Ava. Yeah, Cass, that Batgirl, Cass, is the chill teenage daughter. Duke is... I'd say he's the cool brother. The chill and cool brother, in my opinion. That's who he is. He's the cool one. And also, the comedian sometimes. He's a bit like Dick. He's like the little brother who aspires to be more like his big brother. So he tries to be more like him. But he's still his own person, so he does things his own way. He just has similar personalities to Dick. But yeah, he's the cool one. Batwoman's the teenage daughter that already moved out of the house and is the mature out everyone, the most mature out of everyone. Well, is as mature as she can be. But Batgirl, the ginger one, she is a Batgirl, and one of Batman's previous sidekicks. She is also the daughter of Gordon. So I'm like, is he? Oh, oof. Oh, let's see here. What roles would she fit in the Bat family? She's less emo. Oh, she's less emo daughter. Come on. I have no idea how I'm dodging all these lasers. There we go. Come on. Oh, oh. These lasers are like stormtroopers. They're not even aiming at me. I swear, not a single laser has ever hit me. Well, that was aimed directly supposed to be hit. That was aimed at me. None of the lasers that was supposed to be aimed at me has ever hit me. Only the lasers that I hit. Complete shard. Hmm. Okay, completed shard 5. We did completed shard 4. We did the endless. I did 19 stages, which was a lot. I'm gonna end the stream here. Uh, see, wait. Uh, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a late night stream since I couldn't sleep, and now I am sleepy now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for visiting, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.